everything down. You've heard you saying things about Indiana before. Why is it bad? It's just a place, just like any other, where you cast judgment over someplace else because it happens to be different. But it's not that much different. It's a very agricultural, I mean, it has cities and stuff, but it's a lot of corn and soy. A lot of corn and soy. But mostly it's just to tease the Hoosiers. Me just be hating. That's fair. They call themselves Hoosiers, so, how am I supposed to take them seriously? I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to be a thing. Hi, Andrew. Mimi likes the vitamin D. Always take a Hoosier seriously? You don't even know what it is? Nor does anyone else. Other than it's you. Maybe to you, mermaid, but not to her. Hey, I like fields. Want a date? Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm just waiting for this to kind of settle down and calculate out, but can't remember what side on it. That's part of the problem. Anyway, what were we doing? We were looking at blood magic as like Sanguine Sanctum, Sanguini von Sanctenheim. Tier 4 is the one you need Tau fruit for. Ta, darling, ta. Huh. That doesn't seem like a very, accessible situation right now. Stop that. Also, calm your soul based on the area's total tranquility, allowing you to significantly increase your LP gains. But way, how can I increase this bonus? Why? By increasing the tranquility of the surrounding area. That may be a bit ambiguous. To increase the tranquility of the area, you must place paths leading out from your incense altar. These paths need to be constructed from 3 wide set of path blocks. Right. Each new ring of path blocks follows a new set of rules. All path blocks on the same ring have to be at the same... I kind of remember... like... something or other there. And then there was a lot of flowers and shit. Right. Right. Upgrades itself as you shed blood. Tough palms? I have tough palms. I wonder. I actually don't know the answer to this, but let's take a look. Um, Your body only creates vitamin D when exposed to specific ultraviolet B rays. Special UVB lamps do exist and can synthesize vitamin D indoors, but they carry risks like skin damage or sunburn if misused. So you can't just you can't. There are lamps that you could put up that would like basically act as it in your office, but you could also give yourself a sunburn. So there's that. Hi, Tim. Doing all right, Andrew. How are you? Indoor sunburns, fun. I mean, radiation's radiation. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I love it when it's like, here's all the thing, and then you click it, and it's like you can still build it, but it's a completely different everything. I don't want it higher than that. I want it here. It was like. So if we look at our sanguini, it needs dirt around it. Dirty, dirty dirt, doing dirty dirt things. I want sand here so that I could pop up here and take my stoner and do the grass. I don't know if grass twerkies. I don't think grass twerkies. We do have a watering can, but that's at mystical agriculture, which I don't think is necessarily unlocked yet. Do I need to put this in Wawa? I might need to put it in Wawa. I did need to put it in Wawa. Spread like your cheeks, damn it! Go! All right, and then... Ooh, look, my sacrificial knife is so much fancier than my previous sacrificial knife. Not that I can see any flames coming from it. So if we sanguine it up, we need one basic set around it. Does it prefer? Both of you just die after 2 ticks. I mean, perfect, right? Doesn't really seem to be working, though. Like, I don't see the flame. The knife changed. But I don't see... Unless it's because this is full. Maybe it's just because it's full? In order to craft sigil, you need to create an alchemy array and use redstone dust and a blank slate. So arcane ashes gives me my alchemy array. How do I get the arcane ashes again? We might have some, because I know Jordan's done this, but... Right. That's pretty straightforward. So... We do have one. It's not EMCable. And then I need stone. We don't have basic stone. Well, we do now. All right, they get repaired. I have, like, that there's something in my eye thing, like, just going nuts. Which, according to Doc, was, a allergenic reaction. I don't know why I'm having an allergenic reaction, but I seem to be. It's not you, is it? It's not you, it's me? Nope. I didn't remove any sigils or anything, and if I recall, it's only the sigils really, I mean, in like the glowstone and stuff, but I don't think these bricks, none of what I moved is blood magic stuff, so I shouldn't have broken the altar. Only does it with cobble? The fuck, man. There, it suddenly turned on. Is it like 16 to 1? I know I turned the waft off. No, that did all. It just does all 16 at once. Okay. Okay, so now, does this work? Yes. Yes, it does. It didn't sound like it, but it did. So, but I did lose my charges. So now, if I put this back here... I can fly, I can fall, I can fly, I can fall. It almost lights up, but then it doesn't. And now this doesn't work again. Okay, that one worked. Is there a sound I'm not hearing that I've muted? I wouldn't think so. Definitely juices it up pretty good. All right, so let me... All right, there's that. So now a single with the thing there. Actually, hang on, let me... That didn't tell me what I need to know because I wasn't fully healed. You bitch! Thank you. Heal! Heal, damn it, heal! Okay, here we go. One tick gave me 2840. And that's with this guy ostensibly here, doing something or other. God damn it, if I could fucking fly! I'm about to lose my shit. It's like impossible to just go into this one spot. What the fuck, man? Oh, the slate ate the blood. Right. I thought the slate, I picked up the slate, but they're all gone. Okay. Yeah. So, I want the slate to eat the blood. I want it to be empty. Take that out. There's nothing there. Exactly, I'll ignore. And I'm not full of life again. Why? It shouldn't be this fucking hard to test something. Speaking of which, I think I looked at this before and it was like, no can do. But maybe? I can do that. I can do that. And I can do that. So... Stop bothering me. Okay. Empty. This. Boom. Down to 6. We got 7,800. Not great. Take this away. 7,800. But now I can't do that. So it's like... to get down to 6, which is where the other thing took me, it's a lot longer. And it's basically 7,800. So it's about equal, it's just... you could do it easier with this. So the incense altar isn't providing a whole lot of anything, as far as I can tell. Other than the opportunity to... can't help but observe that I'm not eating. Don't tell me I have to whitelist food when it's on a block list instead of whitelist. Allow. Steak. The backpack has to be in a slot? It doesn't work with... oh my god, what a bunch of slots. Does the backpack even go in curio slots these days? I mean, I guess I'm not using anything else on my back, so... hey, look, I ate. Tell me I need to whitelist it. I just feel like there should be, if this were working right, mother of God. If this were working right, there would be a flame on this. Should there be? What even is that emote? Oh, hide. Everything they show is like polished stuff, not just dirt around it. This has stone. And then I gotta do like wooden path. It's the path, dear. I don't know how many I need. I'm sure I could math it out if I wasn't dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 12. So that's three layers. So then, in theory, a game theory, mind you, I should be able to do boop, boop, boop. That doesn't need to be there, but that can. That doesn't need to be there, but that can. And that doesn't need to be there. Take this back. I think. It's 1, 2, 3. How is this 4 wide? What the hell is my balls? This goes out one further because I wanted to stop falling. Which means this is actually right. Not that that's correct, but... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The flame almost never actually renders in your experience. That's Lambo. Well, I would blame the shaders except for the fact that we saw the flame when we first place it for about a half a second and then it goes away. Stop that. You look ridiculous. Okay, in theory, if I'm understanding correctly, and I don't think I'm not, we can slurp that down to empty. Pick up some blank slots. And then zoop. And if this is anything, it won't be like 7,200, whatever it is. Was 78 what it was? I think that was what it was. 7,800. This ain't doing shit. Let's resume divination circle so that we can figure out what the hell. Just Redstone did that, right? What was the other? What was the rest of it? Divination. Oh, a blank slate. Did it pick the redstone back up? Doesn't it just prevent you from unaliving? No, it's supposed to be a multiplier. Okay, that's level 3. 0 and 20. It's doing be no good. Soul network binding. Team binding. Current tranquility is 0. Current bonus 20%. If I take that away, I don't have a way to see the current bonus. So I think maybe that is the bonus. It's that 20%. It doth not recognize our tranquility. But we've given it tranquility. We were like, here, have this wooden path. It's pointless. Are you not entertained? Do you require assistance? Yes, I do. I'm going to perform a procedure on you called milking the prostate. So maybe it was 7,200 before, and it's 7,800 now, although that doesn't really factor in stuff. Tranquility, you say? You must place paths leading out of your incense altar. These paths need to be constructed from 3-block wide set of path blocks, such as the wooden path, that extend in from a 3x3 set of solid reference blocks in all 4 cardinal directions. Each new ring of path blocks follow a set of rules. All path blocks of the same ring have to be on the same Y level. Okay. Wait, of the same ring. So I think each ring is individual set, not like all 3 of them. Next ring of path blocks may not be more than 5 blocks higher or lower than the previous ring. Blocks that are the same level or up to 2 blocks above the path blocks rings count towards these total tranquility. These are indicated by the grass blocks in the picture. Same level or up to 2 blocks above the path blocks ring. Okay, so basically, these don't need to be the same. This is the referential solid. And then it's based off of the extra stuff you have in between them, which is why it needs to be bigger or higher level the further out you go. So we get Polish andesite. Or maybe, Polish blackstone. Put that away, put that away. And then we go down one. Thank you. How are we supposed to trust you now? Do welding, indoor sunburn suck. Yikes. So, in theory, actually, let's do it like this. And then get sand. I juiced all my sand, didn't I? This is really convenient and really inconvenient at the same time. H key enables disables magnet. That's handy. What a good thing to know. Well, that's interesting that they go in a row like that, though. And then coordinating. For the love of God! You piece of shit! See? That's how you do it. So did that give us any tranquility? It did give us some tranquility. So and current bonus is nearly doubled. Nearly double. Flowing water and wheat. Yeah, it's like all sorts of different plants, though, right? Was there a spider stuck under the blood altar? I don't believe so. Was there an expectation that there was? Lava seems like a good way to burn it, the wooden path down. Speaking of wooden path. Did you finish the Skittle jars? Oh, yeah, it's done. Long ago. 3, 6, 9, 12. No, no, no. There. And actually, let's continue just just like this. I was like, why is there fewer here? Because you didn't build it. If you rub it, he will come.
Morning, Shepard.
Oh my god, we got huevos!
Okay, who wants eggs?
Shepard. Shepard.
I am interested to see how this body performs. Morning.
Morning.
Shepard.
Nice.
Liara, eggs. Trainer, Esteban, eggs. Joker, where is that guy? Ash, come on, I promised you eggs.
Bricks, buddy. Eggs.
Eggs. Tally,
She'll definitely
Should have
love
eggs.
Javid, man, you gotta try my eggs.
Anyone else?
Shepard.
Congratulations, Neon Tiger, with the 69 months. Well done all around. Happy publications. %. We've tripled our bonus. I presume that it being fully grown doesn't really change anything. If you leave, don't leave now. Please don't take my heart away. 'Cause if you leave, don't look back. I'll be gone the other way. 7 years went under our skin, like time was standing still. Heaven knows what happens now. You gotta say you will. Touch you once, touch you twice. Won't let go at fine any price. Need you now like I need you then. You always said we'd meet again. Why is this here? What does this do for us? So, anyway, we do... So we're trying to beat 7,800 here. If everything works. Oh, there was a slate in there. Whew. It was confusion, but now understanding has been achieved. Make sure there's nothing still in there. All right, nothing's still in there. Make sure I'm fed. $10,454. All right. Life still on those heals you? Got it. So it kind of works. What's the next ring of path? The stoner ones? But only 2 stone paths? Stone path's fine. Or 5. So we can do 2 layers. So we need 24 stone. But not worn stone, mind you. Pie of Conquer with the 57 months. Pie, thank you so much. Like, something felt abbreviated about that. Nope. Still nope. No. All right, that all looks correct. I don't know if that just the dirt itself changes it. Yeah, we went from 60 to 93%. So, does spreading the grass work? Pi, think of the 57 months. Neon with a game with those 69 months. And Galaxy Wolf, 78 months. You felt like dancing? I can't help. Look at me. I'm dancing all crazy like. Thank you so much. Dude! Spread! 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 Hi, Lacey. You've been here earlier today, didn't you? Oh, stream's going well? I mean, I'm running it, so it's a bit of a shit show. This has got to be a light thing. The only reason I would do that like this is if there's a light situation. You been lurking all day? Oh, Lottie, she lurking. Sometimes you need to... You light up my life. Do I have... Oi! You're interrupting my tranquility. Gonna punch you in the tranquility's nuts. That don't seem right. That don't seem right at all. No, sir. Wait, I wanted one out from here, didn't I? Not directly over that, but like one away. If I could just, you know, make sure to placing this is as difficult as possible for myself, that'd be mighty fine. All right, now, will you spread even more? It's all right, you can keep quiet, ain't no problem. Damn, guess I really have been here long to be a part of the furniture. Missed my resub in here. What? Excuse me. Excuse me? How dare. It was definitely noisier, but it was kind of nice having the light display, the whatever version or whatever that would show you the literal number that the light has. Like, this seems like it's not doing. But I would have thought this would have given enough light over here. Why do I pick it up? This seems like it's more just being dumb. Good night, turtle. Light levels have been increased to make it more demanding. I demand that this be reverted. I can make demands too, see? Bruh. There we go. First charms of time. So, all right. Now that I've spread that around, does that change it at all? I think it did. I don't think. Were we at like 90 something before, or did we hit 102 and it didn't change? Now I don't remember. Everything's wrong. Nothing is good, and I don't remember a thing. We were at 102 before. I know that much. Go. Good, because I was running out of breath. All right, 102 in order over to 104. Okay, so the grass does allow for a wee little bit. Just a wee bit. Not a lot, but just enough to be getting by with. Now, what if we were to do this? Throw some pretty flowers on your wee bonnet. Would that be making you more happy? What the fuck happened here? It didn't care a bit. Not a lick less. Lick less. It don't give no shit about no flow. Wonder if it like saplings versus, I mean, obviously not trees, but like literal saplings. They make a nice bush. We all can appreciate a nice bush around here. Motherfucker! They walked her back around the house to the front door, where it's usually put, after sending you the proof of delivery on the back door. Son of a bitch! I wonder why these aren't increasing anymore. Is it just the grass counts as everything versus plant? You have the song You Should Be Dancing with the Bee Gees in your head and it won't stop. What song would you prefer? Okay, so we've 13K instead of 7,800. But how do we get multipliers? I know there's a multiplier situation there as well. I don't know. Anything else at this point? It's like your mom's come to haunt you? Oof. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing who it was, and they can't stop singing it. It's all because this is the song that never ends. Am I helping? I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend.
Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, and I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts that I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, and I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, and I will let you down, and I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
I'm in kind of a mellow / melancholy, not mood, but like feel, you know? What's up, Droid?
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right, as he goes left and you stay right. Between the lines of fear and blame, you begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life.
Singing this too softly for me, so it's like not quite there.
Let him know that you know best, 'cause after all you do know best. Try to slip past his defense without granting innocence. Lay down a list of what is wrong, the things you told him all along. Pray to God he hears you, then you pray to God he hears you. And where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. As he begins to raise his voice, you lower yours and grant him one last choice. Drive until you lose the road, or break with the ones you follow. He will do one of two things. He will admit to everything, or he'll say he's just not the same, and you'll begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. How to save a life. How to save a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere alone in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. How to save a life. How to save your life.
Oh, I need silicon. Every song known to man is too high for me. It's sad. At least makes me sad. If I recall, this one was hard to find the key on with. It's a semitone up. Is that right? It's too high.
It's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to the money, then you die.
The lead vocal in the back throws me.
I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know, the ones that take you to the places where all the veins meet, yeah. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change. But I'm here in my mold, I am here in my mold. But I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mode. No, 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 no. Yeah.
This is a lot of no's. What am I thinking? Sand.
Well, I've never prayed, but tonight I'm on my knees, yeah. I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me, yeah.
Oops, that's not what I want.
Make the melody shine, let it close my mind. I feel free, yeah.
Like it's so dumb.
But the airwaves are clean and there's nobody singing to me now.
Right.
No change, I can change, I can change, I can change. But I'm here in my mode, I am here in my mode. And I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mode. No, 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 no. I can't change, oh no. I can't change, oh no. Bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're gonna find some money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know, the one that takes you to the places where all the veins meet, yeah. You know I can't change, I can change, I can change, I can't change. But I'm here in my mode, I am here in my mode. And I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mode, no, 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 no. I can't change my mode, no, 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 no. I can't change my mode, no, 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 no. Sex and violence, melody and silence. Sex and violence, melody and science.
Not my best. This is one of those, like, every now and then we find the karaoke ones where it's just, like, I know this song, but the way the karaoke cover rolls, it just doesn't click quite right for me. This is one of those. All right, so the way to do these is this, right? Yeah. It's like poor Evermore. There's like one version where I'm on key and the rest is just like Timon. Very nice. When I was a young warthog. I might not remember this one, but
When I was young, I knew everything. She a punk who rarely ever took advice. Now I'm guilt-stricken, sobbing with my head on the floor, stopping baby's breath in a shoe full of rice now. I can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember. Made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die. For these sins, we were merely freshmen. My best friend took a week's vacation to forget her. This girl took a week's worth of Valium and slept, and now he's guilt-stricken, sobbing with his head on the floor. Thinks about her now and how he never really wept, he says. I can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. No, I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Tried to wash our hands of all of this. We never talk of our lacking relationships and how we're guilt-stricken, sobbing with our heads on the floor. We fell through the ice when we tried not to slip, we'd say. I can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. No, I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise when we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. We were merely freshmen. We were only freshmen.
I should become a songwriter? I mean, not that I'm that great of a singer, but songwriting and, singing are two very different things. I'm glad you can relate with the low voice. Like, there's so many good pop songs that are all just like, hey, up here. And I'm like, fuck. I wonder if I could pitch this down and actually survive. I don't think so.
Hey, Dad, look at me. Think back and talk to me. Did I grow up according to plan? And do you think I'm wasting my time doing things I wanna do? But it hurts when you disapprove all along. And now I try hard to make it. I just wanna make you proud. I'm never gonna be good enough for you. Can't pretend that I'm alright. And you can't change me, 'cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. try not to think about the pain I feel inside. Did you know you used to be my hero? All the days you spent with me now seem so far away, and it feels like you don't care anymore. And now I try hard to make it. I just wanna make you proud. Never gonna be good enough for you. Can't stand another fight, and nothing's alright. Exhausted all, nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Nothing's gonna change the things that you said. Nothing's gonna make this right again. Please don't turn your back. I can't believe it's hard just to talk to you, but you don't understand. 'Cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. 'Cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect.
Okay, we kind of got through that, but that was weird pitch down. I was like, I mean, I'm not sure. It's not working, but it's not really working. It's kind of. I mean, the song before it is a bigger feels song. Not that I can even really convey it well enough, but. Like that one, I think is relatable to more, but I think the Freshman is a deeper song for sure. Lifelong lower alto with a natural vibrato. Oh, we're so picked on. Hush now, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrop from your eye. You're lying safe in bed. It was all a bad dream spinning in your head. Your mind tricked you to feel the pain of someone close to you leaving the game of life. So here it is, another chance. Wide awake, you face the day your dream is over. Or has it just begun?
There's a place I like to hide, a doorway that I run through in the night. Relax, child, you were there. You only didn't realize you were scared.
What the fuck was that? Voice, come on.
It's a place where you will learn to face your fears, retrace the years, and ride the whims of your mind. Commanding in another world, and suddenly you'll hear and see this magic new dimension. We'll be watching over you. We're gonna help you see it through. We'll protect you in the night. 'Cause I'm smiling next to you in silent lucidity.
In order to get to tier 4, didn't we need something that I couldn't get, like a Tau gem or something like that?
Visualize your dreams, record it in the present tense, put it into a permanent form. If you persist in your efforts, you can achieve dream control. Dream control. Dream control.
If you open your mind for me, you won't rely on open eyes to see. The walls you built within come tumbling down, and a new world will begin. Living twice at once, you learn. You're safe from pain in the dream domain, a soul set free to fly. A round-trip journey in your head, a master of illusion. Can you realize your dream's alive? You can be the guide, but I will be watching over you. I'm gonna help you see it through. I will protect you in the night. And I'm smiling next to you.
I don't know. You the light of my life. Like, I literally, those are the, not you, light of my life. It's about as far as I know of it. But how am I supposed to get to, I don't know. This one probably, like, has that dungeon mixed somewhere, or else in the next tier would be my guess. Fafnir. He's faffing around. Was there anything else? So I got a fair few bits of... I think we can take this down, actually. What's the... What kind of wrench should I use? What's my preferred? I actually really like the Crescent Hammer from Thermal. But this is my best wrench. Best wrench, Crescent wrench. This setup will be useful for... I mean, I can recreate it pretty damn easy, though. Like, took me... half the minutes taking it was literally, like, inventing the part for the first time, so I don't know that... I don't know that it's too much of a concern there. We ever get the spider eye? Nope. Sure didn't. We sure as shit did not. Ah. I mean, I looked for it. These are the good ones. Yeah, I was gonna say these ones are just fine. It's the other ones that's not the good ones. That said, does functional storage have the push? Or is that only the other one? This looks like exactly a puller or pusher. It's nice that that's EMC-able too. I don't know if the actual oak drawer was. Yeah, the oak drawer itself isn't, but the upgrade is. So if I set this in here, and I set it to down, and this set to input there, that should make that do. Now, for this flux oil shit, the fluid mixer, crude and destabilize will give it to me. So that's what we want. I thought I made extra hardened glass. Maybe we didn't. We actually don't have a soul infused ingot. Is that doable? We have soul sand dust. So we just need iron dust and copper dust, which we can get from sagging iron and copper. Also, I may or may not have blocked the alloy smelter, but Okay, so that takes us back to the fluid mixer and the hardened glass and the Constantin gears. Can I use this to make that? I sure can. Now, I need to get my glass nice and hard. Okay, we can make more of that easy enough. So I'd bet consider that we can't make that essence, but that's easy enough to infuse. So then the fluid mixer. There we go. And then we're going to take our magma crucible. We need to rethink a number of these, if not all of them. If I take an ender tank and I just hook it up to these, or an ender IO, does it just work? Am I that lucky? See, that should be the paraffin wax. Oh, it's already filling up with paraffin wax. Okay, done. Did I change that? Oh, I did. Can I add that on and do insert here? And have that add the right things in. That's lubricant, but this has the paraffin wax in it. So, no. Can I make fluid drawers? The issue isn't the drawers per se. Or is it, the issue isn't storage, it's about what to do with how to get the proper lubes and things. Although, you make a point. Can I get a storage, he said yelling, controller? Functional's the good one, right? Yeah. How are we out of chests? Comparator. So if I set that up, and if I can get a access point, I don't know if the controller needs to be EMC'd. We could. The access point we should. I guess before I get anything configured, I'll add it just in case I do want it. I guess before I get too excitable about this, I should see if there's fluid drawers. There are. Do you think I do a split 2x2, or do you think I just do separate ones and let the storage controller figure it out? Anyway, I was doing controller access point. I need a repeater. I need more quartz. Is anyone here familiar with the hooking in the Project E table into the ME system? And what all goes into that? So if I have a controller access point here, and then I create, wait, before I do that again, let's EMC it. The transmutation tablet I can't get until Midgard, I checked. You're gonna, I mean, okay, but I haven't reached Midgard, so I still can't do it. Hi, Bruno. I mean, tablet, Project E, item unlocked in Midgard. You just got the Midgard and it's a holy shit amount of stuff? Yeah. So, couldn't get to that, but I need the, now I need the functional, linking tool. You thought Midgard would be mid? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Regression gating seems frustrating. It makes you work for it. I don't know if frustrating is quite fair. I cannot speak to that as I am not a Midgardian or an Asgardian or a the god of thunder or lightning. So, I don't know. Linking tool. You. Controller configure to the tool. Holy shit, that's short as shit. How did you increase that again? Is it just stack upgrades? Have we learned stack upgrades? We have not learned any stack upgrades. We are new to stack upgrades. Actually, that worked anyway. You, come here. You there with the funny teeth, get over here. I make that, and then I can't make the other. Yeah, well. I saw you in there, shaking that ass. What the fuck? Give me that. Just upgrade. Give me that. Boy, what you doing? All right. Chris, I'll take the 500 bits. Oh, hey there, bud. And then I need that copper block as well. Okay, so stack, or no, upgrade. And we have this, which goes into that. First, there's that, and there's that. And then we need diamond. And a lot of chesties. Okay, there's diamond. Boop. And then for netherite, it's smithing table with that. Okay, wait, but I can EMC it, so we need netherite and a template and a smith. A lot of what I do acknowledge that I believe a lot of what we've done or been doing is somewhat trivialized by our, being offline with the server just running constantly. I think that probably goes a long way to helping out with what we're doing. Okay, I will empty my hand so that I can manage to get you open. Okay, there we go. And then my linking tool to you now exceeds not that much farther, but farther. Now, if I were to put a second netherite in there, would they be multiplicative? But first, I must empty my hand in order to access your GUI. Boom. Now, put that back, and... God, geez, bud. Okay. We have ourselves a bit of rage. So that is set, and then I should be able to link that linked drawer to the controller. Okay, now we create a fluid drawer using a bucket and this clever pile of buttons. We take the fluid drawers and we set them up. And we link them. And then we get a bucky. And we sort them. I ain't got enough lube. There's your problem. You ain't got no gas. But can I break this and not lose everything is the question. I think I can. I thought I thought a putty cat. I did. So we put that there. Put that there. This becomes insert. This becomes extract always. And now that's empty. And that is there. Move that. Set that, and we go lock. Put that away, and then get the next one. Insert. Active. Empty. Empty. Lock. Get this one. There. There. insert, and active. That's empty. And then locked. So, with those set, we have 6,500 lube and only 500 there. And if I squirtle that, auto output enabled, can it tossed it off, and now I have 7,000. So that works. Cool. So, we've solved for X on that. Now we have a couple things that we need. All of these need power. But Jordan would have brought power over to these because these need power. And he said this is all waftage. So let's... First things first. Let's get mixed up here. And get everything processed there. Gonna have to be a little stupid in some of this setup initially. Do you think Jordan will ever change his G? This is going to eject to the left. Auto output. This is a fluid mixer. It takes from the right. And then we will add a fluid pipe. Hopefully it can connect to the front here. It cannot. You're like, respect the front. It's very important. It's not that important. Okay, so on your bottom, you should connect. And then go there and there. And then you should accept there. This is an insert, not an extract. And then right there, this should be, I think, always active. So that now you're getting crude oil. That's very crude of you. Crude and lewd. Okay, and then we take some redstone, some destabilized redstone. We throw it in the Magma Crucible. And that should output to the left automatically. And it is not. Because this is set up wrong. Front, right, right accepting in. Auto output enabled. Let's put that out. Yes, there we go. And then that mixes automatically. And then that gets us our flux. And we're like, what the flux? And then here we output up. And we take it from the bottom. That was slightly confusing. Did I hand it straight crude? I thought I was handing it fluxed. Oh, it's automatically saving it to the things. Right, duh. It automatically outputted. That's exactly what we want. It worked as we should, and that was confusing to me. I wasn't prepared for it to work. I was like, why is it only converting into bitumen? Technically, I could do a regular oak drawer. Put it down. Grab this. Grab that. Put this here. Lock it. Break it. Slap it. And link it. And that should pull in as well now. So if we take and we get the nether stack upgrades, we go boop, 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 boop. Now they should be able to hold more, and there shouldn't be much holding these guys back. That's going as fast as it needs to. This is the one that could use a little bit of... Is it module? Is it... It's hardened something. No, it's reinforced. Yeah. Thermal. I love thermal because it's been around almost as long as I can remember. I love it. Their naming is the stupidest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. Maybe not the stupidest, but it's pretty damn stupid. Why isn't this running? Because this is full. I'd have to set up a bucket for each of those in order to fix that with this. I'd hope this to be a little bit more temporary. Not item interface. I want item filter and then Endario item pipe, which we're apparently out of. Item conduit. Did Jordan make some of this? Or did he make only enough for exactly literally what he needed and nothing else? All right. And then back to item conduit. Should be able to do boop, boop. Here. Basic item filter. Into there. Redstone block. Here and there, and then this should be input, insert, no, Active, always active. So if I get some redstone blocks. I should auto dump into here. Oh, because that's not enabled on here. I would need a drawer for it. Yeah. Yeah. Money, money. Link that, and then we should be able to have this automatically run. This be melting redstone auto-magically. This be mixing auto-magically. This be cruting auto-magically. This is a problem. Let's see if we can get a 2x2 oak split. This is tar, bitumen, just those two, and then we need sand as well. And this is also bitumen? Yeah. So we put this here, take everything out of it, put it in there, unlock this, break it. That can go just into the system. We lock this over here, slap this here. That. Was that even locked? No. And then this is locked, and now it's linked. So that can all be filled in properly there, and then I just need to pull the items out of here and get it into there, which is a trick. Except Ender IO can occupy the same space. No, I didn't want to go up there. I want to go over here. This is an insert, not an extract. And this is an extract, always active. Did I see that right? Yep. So now this should be draining out. And then we need to get at least one of these had another netherite stack upgrade, but that's fine. I don't think we're low on EMC just yet. I don't think we're quite at poverty level. So that can go in there. This is running constantly. That's catching up. This is running constantly. We're all out of redstone, but that's okay because this is a fair bit still. And this is just automatically running and pointing everything through. Whew. Now, I don't think we need most of this, but this will at least process it out so that I can move all the machines and undo this fustercluck without it, me having to babysit it too much, other than the redstone's a little lacking considering how much. So we probably want a good set of... Where did I have the redstone? Did I put it here? Oh, it put the bitumen in. Oh, that's why that was there. Okay, it all makes sense. Okay, this works out perfectly, though. Because this chest was the redstone, but it had emptied, and I didn't lock it because it was temporary. And then when it put the bitumen in it, and I came over, and I was like, why is that there? But now I understand. I understand it all. You can have it all. My empire of Doit. Doit. I don't know how much of this we need. But again, this way we are using it. Honestly, this could be a little bit faster. But I've added everything, unless there's a resonant in here. There is. I think that's moving faster than the pipe can pull. Just ever so slightly. Ender IO does have a speed upgrade. For redstone alloys, which is silicon and reddystone. Silicon being Certus. Actually, redstone. Get into the alloyer. For a second, I was like, fuck, but then I realized, no, that's actually what needed to happen. And all that was for this upgrade, which needs a redstone torch. It's not EMCable, unfortunately. But I should be able to add that in and catch up, hopefully. Yeah, we're moving the right direction now. So that's sped up. The pipe's faster than the production. This is still keeping up. This is still keeping up. This one is wet, and this one is wet. So wasn't this at 600 a second ago? We haven't gone down from 600, have we? Even if you don't need it all, seeing the setup is giving you ideas to get your setup working better. Using the controller access points can be cheat code. You can cheat, you can do, because the thing is it can do your filtering for you, right? And then you can, and it's not just in, it's also out, right? So the storage controller, obviously, but the controller access point is basically acts as a remote one, so I can pull anything in the storage network or in the controller network out of it, drawer network out of it, and I can put anything in, but it will only insert things that it has a spot for with drawers. So as long as you don't have open drawers, it will do all your filtering for you. It's very, very, and that's how we did a lot of clever stuff in, clever in air quotes, but that's how we did a lot of stuff in Ocean Block, whatever the last Ocean Block was I had those 18 stages of different things that they had to grind down, and I used drawers to use as filters. $42 buckets of lube, 22 buckets of paraffin wax. And this is all caught up now. Cool. So we have 4 1Ks, which we should be able to convert it to a 4K. That's not EMCable, right? And maybe I need to hold it to trigger some achievement somewhere. The other nice thing is you can double click on this and it will auto deposit anything in there that has a match as well. So we are in the midst of replacing and redoing the component assembler, but honestly, I don't really want to specifically redo it yet. This naphtha is exactly 1 bucket, which is quite convenient. Because now this is empty. Did we need the fractioning still after? The fractioning still gave you better return without generating the lubricant. So it was like 1 bucket of crude would create like 100 millibuckets of crude would create like 50 millibuckets of naphtha and 50 millibuckets of paraffin wax. So it was 100 to so it's basically 1 to 2 to 1, 1 to 2. But in the advanced one, it takes, the recipe is instead 200, and it gives you still just the 50 and 50, but then it adds 100 of lubricant on top of that. So you're basically using the advanced when you add in that 100 lubricant conversion for the cost of an entire bucket. But faster. Hi, Fedicito. Inglés, por favor. Mi español no bueno. All right, so, okay, so we finished pouring all this out. So we can clear this. And open up this top, or close this top. Now this is now done. So we can clear this. Which makes these done. Argentina? Argentina, nombre uno. So this doesn't need to work anymore. This doesn't. So now we're all caught up on everything. So none of this needs to continue to be here. That doesn't need to be there. Clear this. Put those away. I want to hold on to the machines somewhat. So I know that I need to re-put them. I mean, I guess I don't really need to, but kind of continue to remind me, I suppose. And in my pants pocket reminder, and ultimately, we don't need the controller access point here anymore either. So we're able to take down all of that because we added auto processing, and now we don't have need of it in those spots. Now, of course, we're going to need to set it all back up in a different spot, but it is... kind of like the polished blackstone. Significantly more compact than it was. If we take this and that, I really don't like how these energy cables don't hold you. I understand and appreciate that they might be, you know, in some ways it's probably handy, but it's unexpected behavior. Put that away, put that away. Okay. I think we did a pretty good job there. Look at all the different machines have half either negated. I don't think we need the fractioning still at all anymore. But I think we got a little clever. Not necessarily, not like complexity, particularly complex clever, but just, you know, smart using the things that we had and finally like getting it all put where it needs to be. And then, you know, started getting some work done. So I think that was, you know, a good little sorting system, a good little whatever. But go to the kid. Thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate it. 23. Or no, 23. Thank you for the 23 months, Cody. Appreciate you. Thank you guys all for being here. We've got 2 hours and 45 minutes on the clock for Wednesday. Tomorrow, we've got more of How to Fish with Max and the original group. So Dryad and Segi, I believe. And Charlie? Yeah. And so we'll be going back to that. We're going to have to pretend a little bit that we don't know more than we know because it's for Max's group, you know? So it'll be for the video. So we're not going to be like, I did all this already. But nonetheless, that'll be fun. We enjoy those guys. And thank you, everybody, for keeping us going. We had Ricky and Scott and everybody who resubscribed and subscribed. We don't get new subscribers here. We just have the old, you old hats. But I love you guys being here. It's been a fantastic streamathon. I'm very, very privileged to be in the spot that I am and thankful that you guys get the enjoyment that you do, whether it be sometimes clever Minecraft or just me being an absolute bonehead. I appreciate y'all the same. Thank y'all for being here. Have yourselves a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.